Slayer. Lost the lead.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is The Average Joe, and I'm bringing you a gameplay on Asylum, and really, Armlock, what is this, like 12 seconds into the game, and that's how you're going to do me? Just well done. Well done, sir. So anyways, I'm bringing you a game on Asylum, and I have little nicknames that I've developed over the years for certain armor abilities that I dislike, and well, we have Jetpack, well, not Jetpack, we have Buzz Lightyear for Jetpack, we have Harry Potter for Invis, and then we have just good old Armlock. It doesn't have a nickname, and when I say good old Armlock, it's kind of like when your grandparents are telling you a story. It's like, oh, back in the good old days, we had to walk through 6 feet of snow with tennis rackets strapped to our feet. Like, yeah, back in the good old days, clearly not. But anyways, before I get into the actual gameplay shenanigans, I would like to take a moment to be a little bit serious, if I may. I would like to give a shout out to the Average Kid, and it's not only the fact that he gave me a shout out. He's been supporting me pretty much since day one that I've gone on to YouTube's, and just been generally a nice guy. And not only the fact that he gave me a shout out, but he did it on his Halo 350 game, and I just thought that was icing on the cake, and it was really cool of him. So I will put an annotation of victory somewhere on the screen right about meow. So click it. It will lead you to victory, I promise. And Shia. So let's move on. The gameplay shenanigans that I know you guys are dying to hear. So just a little tip. I probably said this in my last video, but this is honestly how I like to play Asylum. I bet there's other strategies, but this is the one I found most success with, and I am honestly surprised that Bungie didn't fuck me right there, because normally when it's Shoddy vs. Sorda in a close range situation like that, I get the trade, and I don't know how it works, because I get the Bull True, but then somehow the guy with the sword always ends up getting the pummel, and if I got the Bull True, how did he swing and kill me? Answer me that, Bungie. Huh? It's like, that should be a riddle. If a guy has a shotgun but gets a Bull True, how does the guy with sword kill him? I don't know why, but that just reminded me of that riddle. If a tree falls in the forest and no one hears it, doesn't make a sound. And as you saw right there, I just lost Harry Potter my reticle, and it was kind of a newbie mistake. That doesn't really happen to me that much, but I don't know what that guy was using. That guy must have had some, I don't know, more newt's feet or something in his invisibility potion, because he just vanished into thin air, and somehow I just clutch it out right here and managed to stay alive. But I'm going to say 9 times out of 10 I would have died there, but you know, sometimes you just have those games where just everything seems to go your way. And right here, this guy is on the turret. I'm pretty sure this guy's on a turret, and if you're a newer player to Halo, excuse me, I know the turrets can seem appealing because it's just like a big friggin' gun that just, at close range, to be fair, it does shred people and do a good amount of damage, but Bungie kind of just put them in there to like kind of test players. Like, all right, let's see if these guys are smart and are actually gonna pick up these turrets. They kind of just put them in there for the lulz, as I like to think about it. But don't pick up the turret. It slows you down. You basically have a giant just kill me sign written all over you. And whenever somebody picks up the turret, it reminds me of the EVA helmet from Halo 3. And I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but whenever I had a sniper and I came face to face in a firefight with somebody using the EVA helmet, it was just like they had a giant sign saying just like snipe me right here with like 8 neon arrows just pointing right at their face, and I found it really, really easy to just line up a nice dome piece on them. So what else? I was looking over at my hard drive, and I have a couple games saved up from Halo 3. Now, they're not anything special. One of them is a Social Slayer, but in that game, I just go so ham. Like, it was ridiculous. That was probably one of my highest scoring games in a Halo 3. It was a 2v5. Excuse me, it was a 2v5 on the pit, and I'm just gonna tell you my opening round. I got my sniper, I got the overshield, and then I got their sniper and just infiltrated their base with sniper. And it was so fun. It was just handing out ass whippings all game long. The other one that really sticks out in my mind is the Halo 3 Swords game type, and Sword was so fun. I don't know why they didn't bring that back. It was chaotic, it was hectic, people were just running around trying to get kills. It was somewhat of a clusterfuck, but it's nowhere close to certain game types in Halo Reach. I don't want to point any fingers, Elite Slayer, but I'm not here to talk about Elite Slayer. I almost said I'm not here to talk about Halo Reach, but clearly not the case. Yeah, so I have that Swords game. I do pretty well there, and let me know what you guys want to see. Do you guys want to see that, or do you guys just want to keep seeing Halo Reach? And fail at the shoddy more, Joe, and that is the one time I'm thankful for snipers. Most of the time when I get killed by snipers, I'm just thinking, oh, you worthless sniper. But anyways, that's the end of the game, boys. I will talk to you later. Peace out, boys and girls.
Game over.